What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Terrence Gibson here, representing Manifest for Life. Hey, today we're going to do a video called Manifest Versus. So I'm going to do one today on Manifest versus 401k. The next video is going to be Manifest versus the mutual fund. And if I could think any type of other financial means people use to grow their money and they depend on for retirement, I'll use it. I'm probably not going to do like retirement because you have no choice on where that money goes, but you can use Manifest also to put that retirement money in to let it keep growing for you. But what I'm gonna go over is the 401k today, the mutual fund. I may do savings account, but savings account is like a waste of time because you can already know they're garbage. You might get about some people talk about like a 12% retirement or 12% savings account that you might can get, but you probably got to have like $10 million just to even get that account. So I may or may not do the savings account because you already know that your savings account is garbage. It's garbage. And I posted a thing on Facebook and it said 0.5% for like one of the top ones, one of the top savings accounts that you can get. And that's 0.5% per year. Manifest, we're showing you how to do that in a day, sometimes half a day, sometimes 2 hours in a day. Because when you add up what you actually did in the percentage for that day, if you had a 2% day, you did that in every 6 hours. Every 6 hours you did 0.5% versus what you would have did for the year, you did it in a day. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump into this without further ado. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right. So we can't make you a millionaire overnight. We don't make this promise. You have to come in with $1 million in order to make another $1 million very fast. So, but we can show you how to start from even McDonald's on up to the point where you bossing out and you CEO status. We'll show you how to do what you need to do. We can't make you a millionaire overnight. Remember this, remember this, remember this. People come in, they think they're going to be a millionaire overnight. I mean, it was a blessing that in January we did 70%. Or it was actually like 72% to tell you the truth. But every month is not going to be 70%. This is the market. We don't control it. It does what it does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Supply and demand. Whatever's going on with employment, whatever's going on in the world between Euro and United States, or if Euro is doing real good and United States is doing real bad, or United States doing real bad and Euro is doing real good. I mean, whichever way it goes, the market just goes up and down. So, but we can show you how to trade consistently to begin living the life you've always dreamed of. What I'm talking about today is going to be based on the AI trader. So we have the manual trading, we have day trading, we have the crypto educator. We have all of these great things that you can dive into and make your money grow outside of what I'm talking about now. Even building a team outside of what I'm talking about now. So this income we're talking about now is just one part of Manifest. One part, and it already beats anything out there financially. So without further ado, you see our screen as Manifest. I'm gonna go to what I found. I went on the internet and I was looking for 401k. Let's see, let me go back. Put this here, 401k information. Here we go. Okay, so it came to Investopedia. And obviously, these investment site shows you different types of 401ks and what your 401k could look like in the next 20 years. But I came to an interesting part of the article where it goes into, here we go, a 25-year-old who invests $5,000 a year with an 8% average annual return for 43 years should have approximately 1.65 million. That sounds like a lot if you don't mind working for 43 years to get it. And you'll be 68 by the time you get that money. So I don't know if you're going to be living life or getting good with your good foot. Now, I've seen some people that's 80, 90 that look like they still, you know, might be in their 50s and 40s and they still get around. But there's not many. Not many people going to get to 68 and be like, yes, 1.65 million. I'm going to go do some things now. I don't know. I mean, just the stuff we're eating, the stuff we're putting in our body, our lack of exercise, our lack of nutrition, our lack of just caring about our bodies. People are not getting that far these days. You know what I'm saying? And why would you want to wait 43 years anyway in a job that you probably hate? I don't care if you liked it at first. I'm not going to like it after 43 years. You know what I'm saying? Only thing gets stronger is your relationship with God, and your relationship with your wife, your relationship with your children. Those get stronger over the years. But that don't get stronger. That is, I don't know who this is for, but a lot of people are stuck in this. Matter of fact, 95% of the people in America are stuck in this because only the 5% are the wealthiest. So 5% are the wealthiest and running most of everything. 95% of people are stuck in this rat race right here. So this is what I'm trying to get you to get out of. Get out of. Now, if you have a company or you work for somewhere, or that your 401k is, you have to have it and you have to put the money in a certain way, and I knew they have 401ks like that, then you're stuck. I mean, there's nothing you can do, but I can show you what to do with that money and how you can put it in. You might get a little bit of fees in the beginning, but boy, it's going to be worth it when you start seeing your returns. Your returns will outweigh your fees. Forget the fees. I have guys on my team that have 6 figures in this and they're loving it. $1,000 days, man. $1,000 days. $1,000 day. Every time the market hit 1%, $1,000 day. Just for the day. $1,000 day. It's people that happy to have $1,000 week. You talking about a dude, $1,000 day, and they ain't doing nothing. Nothing. Just going on account, 7 p.m., seeing how much they made, $1,000 for the game. That's it. It's passive. You do it one time, you invest, you put your money in your account, or I mean, you can put as much in you want as you choose to. But what I'm saying is, you just only work you're doing is putting the money in the account and connecting the AI from Manifest to your account, and it's growing. And it's not doing this jump right here. So if you start a little later, you're 33, you only have 729,000. A 35-year-old will have to put 11,000 to even catch up a year with that horrible percentage right there. And I'm not trying to knock the system. The system is the system. The 401k. I know, I don't know, but I've met. My dad worked with Alan Shine, who actually created the 401k. Remember him back in the day. Remember him very well. I remember one time he had brought a Rolls Royce and he got a half a mile down the road and the joint broke that. And I remember he called my dad and we had to go pick him up. From where he was broke down and take that thing had to get towed. It wouldn't even move back to the shop. And he just brought it brand new, $400,000 car. I remember like it was yesterday. And he also told awesome lesson. We're riding in the back of the limo and his son is complaining. I'm like, dude, what is you complaining for? Your room is like as big as most people's houses. Complaining, cry, rich brats. And he had a bunch of balloons. It was his birthday and he was complaining. He said, you're going to stop complaining and stop crying because you can be sadder. He's like, what do you mean, Dad? I'm just mad. He opened the window of the limo, let all his balloons out the window. He was going off. He said, I told you, you could be sadder. Stop complaining. You're well-to-do. You have nothing to complain about. And I was like, wow. Talking about a millionaire. Well, shoot, yeah. He was a multi-millionaire teaching his son a lesson. So what I'm trying to do is teach you the lesson of what to do with your money so you can have the same talks with your children in the back of the limo or the G-Wagon or the Rover. Whatever you decide to be in, you can have the same talks. Or the Yugo. There's people driving down the street now with pickup trucks that have more money than most people. That's just what they choose to drive. But I'm just saying, in the back of the limo, having conversation with your kids, teaching them about life. You can do that also. Like we're having this conversation on this YouTube video. So, hey, 25, this is your 401k. This is what Investopedia is saying is a good thing. Now, if this is what you have to do, you have to do it. I'm just showing you another way to work your money. Work your money. Let your money start working for you instead of you always working for the money. That's what we're here to do. And that's what this is. So I mean, you can't get around this. This is like your normal 401k, 8% a year. That's what you get. So I'm going to go here and show you just a 3-day period. This is going to be the 10th, the 11th, and the 14th, which is the Monday. So the 10th, 11th was the Thursday, Friday, because the Forex stops trading Friday at 5 o'clock. EST. So you got the 10th and 11th and the 14th. If you just feast your eyes on, let's say, the CEO bot. The CEO bot did 0.95 on the 14th. It did 0.32. So you already at 4.17%. 4.17. Let's see, the numbers are right. Yeah. 4.27%. 4.27. And then if you go down to the 10th and add the 8 point, you're already at 5% in 3 days. I want you to, you can pause this video and look at these numbers in these different bots. So if you come in as CEO, you can have 3 CEO accounts if that's what you choose to have. Or you can have a CEO, a royalty, and a platinum, or 2 CEOs and a platinum. Whichever way you want to do them, you can have them within as your CEO. If you come in as royalty, you only can do the platinum, the royalty, and the platinum. Or you can just have 3 platinums, depending on what you have, where you at. So you've seen how the bots are performing. They're all pretty much performing the same. And no bot, every different bot has a different day. One bot might win today, another bot might win tomorrow, another bot might win the next day, but it's all close. So it's up to you to choose which bots you decide to use. But regardless of what bot you have, even the elite, which is our dollar bot, our dollar program bot, is doing way better than every account that I can show you in these videos. So I don't even have to go into the other accounts. I can just go in elite. Well, you got elite right here, 0.1 elite, 1.6, that's 1.7%. And a 0.2 over here. So 1.7%, let me see, make sure, 1.3, and the other elite was 1.62. So that's still like 1.75%. 1.75, and then you go up there to the 0.02, so 1.77% on in 3 days. You're getting 0.5% in your savings account all year. This is a 3-day, and that's the dollar bot. That's the bot you come in just to see how everything works. That's what they're doing. And the company gets 60% of that, you get 40%. So why not just upgrade to the other bots? You see what they're doing. And I don't mind showing you this. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes. This is proof of what it's doing. This is LCMFX. This is my broker account. And it's showing you what it did on that day. So it's just crazy. It's just, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, let's play with numbers a little further. So we're going to go back to, and I already plugged this in because I did this video a couple of times, and my wife called during the last video, so you don't have to answer that phone. So this is the compounding calculator. We're here on tacticaltrading.com. And this is a calculator that you can go to tools, go to compounding, gains calculator, whichever way you go in, but it's right here on the side. And we put the same 5,000 in. It came from the article, and it was 5,000 times 8%, and that's all you was getting that year. So I'm gonna show you the difference between a 401k and Manifest, right? Right. So just with the 8%, I'm not gonna go no further. We did 70% in January, we did 30%, we did 20%, we did 16% when it only traded for half a year, half the month. Half the month, the bot was down because we was moving from one broker to the next broker, and we did 16% in that time frame. You can't beat it with a bat. Killing the game. So we did 16% on half a month. I'm just saying that's even better than what you're gonna get in the whole year just with your 401k. So you come to here, this is your 401k. That's your 8%. That's what you get for a year. Your 5,000 turns into $45,400. The numbers don't lie. Everything else is manifest. So what you'll get $5,400 because your 5,000 times 8%, which we showed you in the numbers right here. I'll go up and show you one more time. See, it's 8% rate of return monthly. It's monthly, but that's going to be for the whole year because all you get is 8%. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I could break it down to point something and let it still go through, and you'll still see the difference of what you'll get. But that's what it is. That's what you're going to get if you get that 8%. But I'm just going to do the market at 8% for the rest of the year. That means every month, all we made was 8%, which would never happen. We're always going to make more. but we're going to stick at that 8%. You went from $5,400 to $12,590. You did more than doubled your money. More than doubled your money. Shoot, not only did you double it, you got $2,000 more to play with. That's manifest. That's if you just leave it in there for a year and do nothing else. And the difference is with manifest in a 401k, I'm sure you could put more money into it and it looked like they got some type of fees. But let's just say in manifest, you want to add another $100 a month, just a month to go towards that 5,000. It turns into $14,000. We don't have to go all the way down here every day. I just like to show you all the numbers. So that 12,000 that you would have had is now at the 10-month period. And then at the year, you'd have made $14,000. That's just with the 8% though. Remember, 8%. So that's just me just trying to show you how a 401k cannot touch manifest. So let's go to a smaller number that's pretty much basic that I can say that it'll do. We did 37% all last year. 2020 was 37% average. I'm going to do 20% for this video. I'm going to go 17% below what the average was last year. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll do 24 months because I'm going to show you a little further in the game and we'll do 20%. And I'm going to take that 100 off. Show you the difference of what you can do with $5,000 in manifest at 20% rate monthly, which is low, very low. So 20% monthly contribution, nothing's in there, 24 months, 20%. The number's already up at the top. $397,000, the same $5,000. That's after 24 months. So if we want to do 12, so I can have it at the top, we'll go back and it's 44,000. The numbers, I mean, do you see the numbers? Do you see how you just 9x'd your money? You see how your money just 9x. 9 times 5 is 45. So you'd have made 9 times your money just with manifest, just only the markets did 20% a month. And that was the average throughout the year. 20%. And if you leave it in there a little longer, because I mean, who takes a retirement and takes it out that fast? But what I'm trying to do is show you that money that they was promising you in that little bit of time, look how fast you're making it now in that long period of time. Because what it was, $1.56 million, right? Let's see. Let's go back to it. I hate doing this because I got my tools are so close to the thing. All right, you can still see that calculator. Let's go back. He said you will make $1.65 million in 43 years. In 43 years with $5,000, right? 43 years. So let's come back over to the beautiful calculator to show you how you can do that in manifest. How long it'll take. Let's just say, let's not even change the number to make it higher, to make it seem like the market is going to be like boom, boom, boom the whole year long. We're just going to extend the number of months. Well, let's just say by the grace of God, Josh Phelps, Jimmy Bennett have saved you. These are the owners of the company that are God-fearing men, have saved you 40 years. 40 years. I didn't come up with none of this. I'm a member of Manifest. Manifest is my tool. I introduce you, you join me on my team, and we grow together. Hold up, and that's a negative $100 contribution. Let me take that out. I don't even know where that came from. Ooh, did you see that? I made a mistake, and I still was 2 times more than what it promised. And then I take the mistake off, and you just earn another $400,000 on the end of your $3 million. I'm gonna tell you, that's 36 months, 20%, $5,000. Did you see how that works? Do you see how that works? You know what? I'm gonna do another video now. I just came up with it's gonna be called the college kid. Manifest versus college. Because you put $5,000 away. Say you if you have money or don't have money, it doesn't matter. You put 5,000 away, put it for your kid, put it in an account, sit it over there to the side, 36 months, let them work for you for 3 years. Instead of going to college, you done set them up with $3.5 million. But what about their education? 3.5 million? What education you need with $3.5 million? They can learn a craft. They can learn. You can open up a. They can open up a Chick-fil-A. Go open up a McDonald's. They can open up a couple Wingstops. You done set your child for life. Or they can just take that money and just like, Dad, can I get the information to the account? Or just give my little password to the account and I'll just take it out monthly. Because at the point of time, what you're making monthly off of $3.5 million is crazy. Let's go down the numbers. Let's just see what you're setting yourself up for or your child up for or whatever. Like say this is living money. I mean, you can sit around and let it grow to $3.5 million, but man, why would you could take money out way before that? Because I'm about to show you something real crazy. Unless you see where you'll be at. And of course, the further down it goes, the numbers start jumping because the numbers are huger. So they compound more. But now I'm going to show you how you just took $5,000 and turned it into a $100,000 a month income. $100,000. I got to go find a spot because it's right here. You start right here, month 28. At month 28, with just 20% in the market, $686,000 in your account now because you let it sit for 27 months. You're making $100,000 a month. That's actually, no, that's actually, wow, my math is way off on that one. That's $160,000. I'm sorry. Let's go back one more. Let's go back right here. This is the closest we're gonna get. 90. It's $4,000 off. $96,000 a month. That I didn't say year. $96,000 a month, long as the market kept doing 20%. When you got $397,000 in your bank. This is $5,000. And that's just 3 years. Let's just play with your numbers. You know what I'm saying? Since they went 43 years, how many months is that? Let's do we're gonna do, let's just do 10 years, 120 months. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that's the hundreds, 100,000s, 100 millions, 100 billions, $15 trillion. 10 years, $5,000, 20%. Now you see why the rich stay rich. That's if you do for 10 years. So that means, you know what that means? You go to work. You do whatever you want, which pay your bills, of course, but you don't save for nothing. You take that $5,000, you put it in the bank, let that sit, in 10 years, that's what you'll be sitting on. But who's gonna wait that long? You don't need to wait till you got $15 trillion in the bank. You can do something way before that. Stop way before, like I showed you, within the 24 months. You don't even have to go that. That's $358,000. Come back to the 24 months. You can start right here. What do you need a month? I mean, think about it. You took $5,000. I don't know if you had to scrape it up to get it or however you got it. But at this point in time, you're making $50,000 a month. And month 22, just the market doing 20%. So if it does 40% that month, you're going to make $100,000. I don't know what else to tell you past this point. I pretty much can just push stop on the video. You're going to make $100,000 if it does 40%. If it does 30, it's going to be $75,000. But at this point in time, you're making $50,000 a month. Well, 49,600 and 700 and some change. So that's what you're making a month, not a year. Because some people would love to make that a year. You're talking about a month from a $5,000 investment. We're talking about retiring now, not retiring in 43 years. You can have that bull crap. No, that's why this video is called 401k versus manifest. compounding. Yo, this your boy Terrence Gibson saying I love you. Hit your boy up. Join my team. We're growing. We're doing great things. Lives are being changed. I'm like here in the middle of the day when I used to would be at work in the jail, running around chasing inmates around. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. And I'm even chilling even more. Don't wait 10 months down the line, 2 years down the line. I'll still be here for you to help you out. I'm just saying, don't make us too far apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? You wait that far, it's going to be a whole different aspect of everything. When you could have started with me, I want you to start with me now so we can grow together. I don't care if you come in 2 years, because I'm going to be still signing people up in 2 years. So it's still going to work that way. You know what I'm saying? Signing people up to manifest to change their life. I'm going to still be signing them up that far there. So, hey, it's up to you to do what you need to do for you and your family. Like I said, once again, it's your boy Terrence Gibson saying I love you, peace, and I'm out.